back, and we're live from Mutant headquarters. I'm your host, Big Ron Partlow, and this is Mutant Live. We're the only brand with our own little show. So we've got another episode for you.
It's our last show of the summer.
Last show of the summer.
So, tank tops.
Sun's out, guns out.
Some tank tops out. I guess I forgot to I don't have the tan anyways to pull it off. Well, neither does Dylan.
Yeah, I don't know.
But Dylan's got that youthful glow, so he can wear the tank
He's got
top
the
all day.
flip-flops.
And the flip-flops. Matt doesn't have flip-flops.
Because it starts to snow the day after the 31st.
Or maybe Matt's not wearing flip-flops because his feet are still swollen from the
Yeah,
show.
a little
or
bit.
He's still eating cake.
Yes.
You had a hell of a cheat weekend, didn't you?
Yes, 2 days now. I'm doing
2 days every
2 days,
weekend.
and then
That'd actually be a good contest. When does it actually start to snow here in Vancouver?
First time snow hits the ground.
get something.
Oh yeah.
Gets,
Should all choose a date.
I mean, we're in Canada, right? So there's.
Yeah.
Could happen.
I'm
And
surprised
then
there's
is
even
there a
win-
second
there's-
prize for how many hours it stays before
yeah,
melting?
that's a good one too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We should have an office pool.
Because it's, what is it, 30 today? What's that, about 80 degrees Fahrenheit?
Yeah,
Probably
I know
like
a lot of people when
85
we
maybe.
travel, especially like other countries and stuff, they say, "Oh, you're from Canada. Oh, it must be cold there." And I laugh, and I actually live in Vancouver. It's the most non-Canadian weather of any Canadian city, and they usually go, "Oh, well," and I try to tell them that we don't really get winter here, and they don't. It seems so shocking to most people because
Yeah,
they
we
just
haven't had
you
snow
know,
for a couple of years.
they see footage of Toronto buried in snow and
Yeah.
Edmonton buried in snow and everyone else, We got Cole Eastfold on the show today. He's from Minnesota, so he gets more snow than
now
we do.
they get a bad
They get real Canadian winter.
Yeah.
They
Negative
sure do.
30
They
degrees.
don't get minus 40.
That's what, well, sometimes. They're worse than us.
Yeah,
sometimes.
that football game, it was like minus 30.
Oh, yeah, it was frigid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's funny when, a lot of people have the conception that we have the brutal winters up here, but we got it easy where we
Easy.
live. So we got another show for you. Got lots to talk about. This is our pre-Olympia show. Last show of the summer. We're going to start off talking about, I guess the most recent competition was Ronaldo. Our athlete Ronaldo, he's had a great year. He looked great in Vancouver, looked great in Tampa, and he went to Sacramento and he made top 5 and wrapped up his season. He looked fantastic. We got a few shots of him here.
Yeah.
The glutes were peeled, the hams were peeled. He's got a great physique, man, and it's good to see him getting some love from the judges. And Ronaldo is just an example of just getting in front of the judges repeatedly and making them appreciate the physique that you're presenting. There he is. I think that was the Tampa, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked great. Just fine little tweaks. Every time he's on stage, he looks good. And he wore the judges down and wore a lot of fans down too. And I noticed it because when I talk to guys from the big magazines, the big websites, they used to say, "Oh, you know anyone competing?" And I go, "Oh, well, Ronaldo." And a lot of them would be like, Ronaldo. I'd be like, "Oh, you turned pro a few years ago." And they go, "Oh, yeah, he did the Toronto Pro last year," whatever, But now I don't even have to say anything. Who you know anyone competing? Oh, Ronaldo. Oh yeah, he's good. He looked really good in Tampa.
Yeah.
He's on their minds.
Yeah.
And that's what his plan was, and it was a good plan because, Ronaldo's just
He's got that good X frame, and
and he can stay in shape for a long period of time too. So
he does.
He's got a great physique. So we're really happy. Mutant Nation sends out a congrats to Ronaldo for the Sacramento Pro, and
Can you fix your mic?
fix my mic.
It's just
Little
dangly.
quiet. Oh, it didn't clip properly. Look at that. We got a clothing malfunction.
Malfunction.
Should have worn a tank top. Would have solved that. Hey.
A stringer?
I think the malfunction was that you just did
over,
it.
just over
You
the
didn't
nipple.
clip it on there.
There you
Why
go.
don't you
Yeah,
wear
yeah.
those? I saw you in the gym with
No
you wearing
nipples.
that.
No nipples.
You don't train topless anymore. What's with
No,
that?
I know.
Right? Those old '90s mags, look.
I'm shy now. So we're gonna bring on Cole Eastfold. Put my trusty earpiece in. Hey Cole, you there?
Hey,
What's going on, my friend?
not a whole lot. How about you?
You sound loud and clear in my ear. So yeah, it's good to have you on Mutant
Good.
Live. And fans watching you, we wanted to bring you on. You've been a great ambassador. You do a lot of content. You're good on social media, and we're really happy to see you growing as well. That's what this is, bodybuilding, after all, isn't it?
That's right. Thanks, man.
So explain to us what happened this year where you actually put on enough size to move up a class, and we saw you do it. I mean, it was obvious after USA's last year that you were in full grow mode.
I was actually at the top of my class, the heavies, at my first show 4 weeks prior to USA's in 2015. So it was just one of those calls: do I do supers in 2015 or do I do heavyweights? So we just tried to come in tight as possible, and I ended up being like 219 in 2015 at the USA's, which was probably a mistake. But this year weighed in a little over 230 at weigh-ins.
Yeah, you look good. And you know, my trained eye, I can see that you look good despite the fact the lighting in these USA pictures looks deplorable.
Yeah, it wasn't the best. And my tan was actually pretty horrible too.
We've all had a show like that where you had a tan mishap. You're not as white as me, are you? Almost?
Oh yeah, it's bad.
Almost?
This lighting makes me look good.
Right. I say I'm Dennis Wolf white.
Yeah, I'm there with you.
It's a Crayola color now. They've added it to the box.
Yep. Yep. It's see-through pretty much.
So what's going on? Tell everyone where you actually live.
I live in a very small town called Racine in Minnesota.
Are you a Vikings fan?
Yeah, I don't follow football a whole lot, but when they're doing good, that's what I'm cheering for.
Oh, okay, yeah. So how far are you? What's the big city?
Rochester, Minnesota is about 20 minutes away. That's where I work and train and everything.
Oh, okay. What's your home gym there?
Edge Fitness.
Okay.
It's a little local gym there.
You got to give the home gym a shout out, right?
Yeah. No, they support me.
So what's the plan for the next year?
I actually hooked up with Dusty at the USA's, Dusty Hanshaw, and we started working together now. So we are working on a plan towards the 2017 USA's.
Has anything changed right out of the gate working with Dusty?
Yeah, well, he's doing my training. I always did my own training. So the fact that I have something written out from him just to go in and do is a lot different for me. Before, I was just kind of instinctive training. Now it's all written out, negatives, drop sets. It's all, it's all planned out ahead of time.
All the intensifiers are pre-planned with strategy and stuff like that.
Yeah, versus me just going in and be like, a drop set feels good here. Maybe I'll do a negative there. Maybe I don't do anything during the workout. Right.
So would you say this is more DC style? Like, because I know Dusty comes from a real DC background, especially in the first, the years that he was training.
Yeah, I would say it's got a little bit of little volume in there at the start, I think, because it was just post-show. But now as the programs are changing over the weeks, it's definitely getting more of that DC style training where, you warm up a little bit and it's just one all-out set.
Right. I did Dorian style training, like how Yates trains in the Blood and Guts video.
Yeah.
I did that for like 10 plus years. And I put a huge amount of size on doing it. I just eventually had to change things up because I, kind of hit the wall with one type of training, doing no variety at all, just one type of training for so long. But you've got, with Dusty there, I know he puts a lot of variety in there too.
Yeah, it's going really good. It's a lot different what I'm used to. I'm just used to going in and mostly a lot of volume training, mixing with some heavy stuff, but it's nice having it all planned out.
And tell us about the new vehicle you bought.
You see that?
Yeah, it looks good,
like
man, on your
thing?
Instagram.
Yeah, it's a little getting used to, that's for sure. I used to have a Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT8, and now I have a little Renegade, but it looks cool.
Yeah, it's the new one out of the Batman movie.
Yeah, it's the Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice edition, so that's the only reason I got it. If it was just a plain Renegade, I couldn't have gotten rid of my other Jeep.
No, it's a hot-looking Jeep. I like it.
Thanks.
But,
I've gotten a lot of crap for that.
Yeah. We're looking forward to. We actually got a set of the week from you this show too. So later on, when we roll those, we're going to see your set of the week. And now that you're working with Dusty and you're challenging the logbook and doing the heavy ass, rack deads and all that stuff, we're look forward to seeing more videos coming from you.
Yeah, I'm just starting to finally get back my strength. It's not quite where it was, but it's climbing.
So this is the Olympia episode, and you and I talked before this on what we were going to do for our top 6. We were each going to make a top 6 prediction for everyone.
Yep.
So why don't you roll out your top 6? Let's hear what Cole has for his top 6.
Okay, let's go from 6th down to 1st. So I got 6th Rolly, 5th Cedric, 4th Levrone, 3rd Dexter, 2nd Roden, and Phil taking it.
So you put Levrone in there for fun?
Yeah, it's one of those things where you want to see him do good, but I've seen him progressing, and he's definitely got one of those bodies where they always say in the last 4 weeks he completely transformed. So I'm just kind of crossing my fingers and hoping for a crazy showing.
Yeah, no, me too. I think everyone that loves Levrone wants to see him look his best, no matter where he winds up.
Yeah.
And I had my top 6. I think Jonathan's got him here in order. Those pictures I sent you. So my top 6 was Justin Compton in 6th. I figured the way he looked at the last show was pretty incredible. And then I had in 5th place, just because I love the guy, I think Victor Martinez. I'd love to see him step back into that top group. And then I had Ramy in 4th, bringing the crazy size. And then in 3rd, I had Dexter. In 2nd, I had Roden. And 1st, I had Heath. So we had the same top 3.
Yeah, I think those top 3 are pretty much set in stone for the most part. But I'm interested as who's going to take it after that, because there's a lot of up-and-comers with Josh Lenardowitz, Justin Compton, Dallas McCarver. There's so many young guys that are actually could battle for that 6th and 5th spot.
Are you going to be at the Olympia this year?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, it would be great to see you there. You've been to one before, though, right?
I've never been to Olympia.
Ah, okay, just to Arnold?
I've been to a lot of Arnold's because
Yeah.
it's like a 10-hour drive where I'm at, but
Right.
I've never made the trip out to the Olympia.
Okay. Well,
It's always one of those things where it just costs too much, I think.
yeah, you bet, man. We'll see you there one day. We'll definitely see you there one day.
Absolutely.
You know, the way you're growing and climbing, you're going to have to go to the expo sooner or later. So,
Yeah.
But thanks for coming on. We look forward to using your set of the week later on. And, it was good talking predictions with you, and we'll see how they work out.
All right, thanks for having me
If
on.
Levrone makes the top 6, you're going to look like a genius.
I think so. I think he's going to make it.
Okay, thanks, buddy.
All right, thanks a
Okay,
lot.
Cole Eastfold. So he's right 20 minutes out of Rochester.
Yeah.
So he works and trains at Rochester all the time.
Okay,
So
okay.
just small town.
Somebody very important said Dexter.
Sorry?
Somebody important said Dexter.
Who's going to win?
Oh,
That was their number 1.
yeah. You know,
Somebody who would know.
quite
Oh,
the.
okay.
So who's that? You?
Oh yeah, me. But all I'm saying is if he does, I'll tell you
Yeah.
who it was.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, that's, he's done it before.
I know, right?
That's people forget.
Yeah, they do. Like and he just comes out of nowhere.
She's in
You
shape.
know?
It gets better.
And I've
Because
heard
his
some,
physique's crazy.
Yeah.
I've heard some stories of people saying stuff like newer pros that maybe turned pro in the last 5-6 years, saying stuff to Dexter, not realizing how they were disrespecting and insulting him, because they would say something that insinuated that they clearly had forgotten he had won an Olympia.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, you won some Arnolds. Like, that's incredible. And he's like sitting there like, yeah, I won some Arnolds. And they're like, yeah, man, it's such a career maker to win an Arnold, and you won, 6 of them. And he's like, and an Olympia. And they're like, oh, like so many people forget that 2008 Olympia where
Yeah,
he snuck in there and
snuck
caught
in there,
everybody
man.
snoozing. But
Yep.
sometimes that's how you win,
That's it.
And someone was having this discussion who the most disrespected Mr. Olympia was of all time, and they were saying it was Phil because he's currently the champ, and everyone loves to hate on the champ.
Right.
But it's arguably Dexter
I would say so.
because people don't even remember that he won it, and that's even more disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's a hell of a bodybuilder, and I
Yeah.
look forward to seeing him up there this year for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Yeah. So we're going to move to events now.
Yep, we got
Victor.
a big show this weekend, JLJ Classic, that you will be emceeing it.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get there.
Fly you down there.
Get
Go
your
check it
suit.
out.
I got my new suit. Got a new custom-made suit from Hong Kong.
Flows
So,
nice.
Hong
Flows nice.
Yeah, custom-made shirts, custom-made suit. So it's
Got all
gonna.
your dry cleaning done in the
No air conditioning.
Yeah, yeah,
Chronicles.
yeah. Hopefully it's a very
In
cool
Dallas.
venue. I'm hoping it's a very cool venue. So yeah, for sure.
and then the O. So those are our next two big shows. We'll be down there. We have a big crew at the O. I'm excited. It's always a good time down there. We got JOJ will be there.
Yep.
Dusty will be there. Manuel will be there, and of course you'll be there.
Yeah, and
And
Azaria's gonna be
Azaria.
at the booth too.
Azaria's gonna come by.
Yeah,
so
Azaria's gonna
make
spend
sure
some time at the booth.
you guys come on by. We'll have a lot of new clothes.
We got a
You know.
good spot too. I think we're up at the front,
Okay.
more close,
cool.
like closer to the front doors.
Yeah.
We always have a pretty good spot.
Yeah, we've been going for a while,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we get pretty good placement.
Yeah, I'm always very impressed with how beeline we are to the bathrooms. That's always a big deal for me. When
Yeah,
those long
actually they
8-hour
are.
days.
They are pretty close.
You know?
Yeah.
It seems like every time we set up at an expo, I can see a bathroom sign. We always do pretty
yeah.
good. For those of you that have never been to those expos, if you're stuck in the middle of that mess, sometimes it can be.
And
bit
if
of
you've
a-
never been to an expo, I think expo bathrooms are worse than, say,
No.
like a stadium bathroom during a football game.
Right.
I think like going into the Arnold bathroom is the worst bathroom in. Actually, no, Phoebo's is pretty bad too.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. You
Yeah.
don't want to go near those
You're
bathrooms
thinking-
halfway through
yeah.
the show
You're
because
thinking
people
it's
have been
like a-
trying stuff all
Yeah.
day, drinking all this
Oh, yeah,
weird
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. It's like a rock concert bathroom experience
Oh, it's not good.
at a metal show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the
know.
far end of the spectrum.
Guys are eating. Put two and two together. I remember one time we got a hotel right beside the convention center simply so we could go back to our own hotel rooms to use the washroom.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's like shit break from American Pie. Just gotta go home, remember?
That's what we do.
We did some stuff for you guys, and everyone seemed to love them, the IsoSurge ads. And I'm sure you guys have seen at least one of the IsoSurge ads now. I've had a lot of people where they catch one of them, and then they realize that there's 5 or 6 now. And
What are we up to?
yeah.
The 6th or 7th?
We got 6, John?
I think there's 6 out there.
Yeah.
About
6
three more.
out there,
Three
yeah.
more coming.
So we had a lot of fun doing those. I know we've talked about them before, but we're gonna roll some IsoSurge ads for you guys now to show you where we're at now. We're gonna play the ones that we've already done.
Or just 2 of them.
Oh, just 2 of them. Just 2 of them. We're gonna play 2. I'm not sure which 2 Jonathan's rolling. It'll be a good surprise.
Strawberry for sure.
Let's hear the line. Mint chocolate chip is the greatest flavor of all time.
Mint chocolate chip, the greatest flavor of all time.
Yeah, no. Let's hear it again.
Mint chocolate chip, the greatest flavor of all time.
Yeah. Let's try it again.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
What are you looking for? You want me to
Really sell me on it.
sell you on
Yeah.
it? Mint chocolate chip, the greatest flavor of all time.
Let's get Ronaldo in here for it.
Ronaldo. Okay, all right.
Mint chocolate chip is the greatest flavor of all time.
Fuck this. Next flavor.
IsoSurge Mint Chocolate Chip. Other brands have tried this flavor, and we think that's cute.
Birthday cake ISO Surge, take 17. Doesn't this look familiar?
Birthday cake for birthday cake flavor.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking doing this. You guys already blew cake up all my orifices before for Pro 100. Do you remember that?
Ron, it's going to be better than the last one.
Yeah,
Right? It's ISO Surge. It's not Pro 100.
Talked about me not doing the same things over and over. You know, helping me go mainstream and be an actor. You and I are done professionally.
Mutant IsoSurge Birthday Cake Flavor. You'll want to lick it off the floor.
Both in one take, no less.
Both in one take. Yeah, so I had a couple people ask me who wrote those. And most of them, nobody.
Nobody.
We just sort of ad-libbed and improv'd in front of a camera. And,
Yeah.
But I want to make sure that, because we've talked about it, as pivotal of a factor as Tom was in all of those videos. He's the silent comedy with like he'll do nothing but a small little facial expression, something like that. But it makes me laugh. I like watching all of them and just watching Tom.
He was the executive producer.
The executive producer, yeah. There's
Right.
one where he
Ryan's
does
assistant.
nothing at all, but then at one point he just goes like this. And just like disapproves of something. It's funny. But as pivotal as he was in the role, I thought you were the star of the series. So
Well, I was constant, but I mean, that strawberry one was epic. I didn't even know because we didn't rehearse that, or we didn't talk about that one.
we didn't
That
have any
one-
ideas.
That one you and Jonathan came up with in the room,
Yeah,
and you guys said, okay, here's what we're doing. I'm like, okay.
yeah.
And then we just rolled with it.
Yeah. What were you
So-
thinking there? Were you thinking I got to put in the best non-performance I
Yeah,
can
just-
possibly put in?
Just roll with the emotion and just be natural.
Yeah.
And if you watch them again, you'll see Ryan changes his hat in almost every one. You brought
Yeah.
like a bag of old hats or something.
Yeah,
He had a Bengals hat on.
Ryan's pen drop is the equivalent of a mic drop there, isn't it?
Yeah. The pen drop at the Azaria one was good.
Yeah, well, they were all, we came up with sort of like a feel. Like, here's what we kind of wanted, and then we just tried and figured it out.
Yeah, definitely. So
They were
I
fun.
think we got good bang for our buck. I think Jonathan's budget for all of them was about $100.
Yeah, it was good.
We definitely made it
Didn't pay the
work.
actors very much.
And we only had that one little birthday cake. It's not like we had a whole bunch of those.
Yeah, the fact that it landed face up was so funny to me. It's just
Yeah.
like, I don't know, something about that made me laugh. But we enjoyed ourselves, and we didn't have a whole.
Gabe's. You remember Gabe's pie?
Yes.
We only had one pie.
We only had one pie.
We had
And
one
that
pie.
was supposed to be a practice run, and we just happened to record it. Thank God.
Yeah, we didn't tell him we only had one pie. He just kind of
Yeah.
did it. and-
Okay, imagine it didn't work out. Okay,
Yeah.
you go shower, we're going to go get another pie.
Yeah. So we got a lot of bang for our buck out of those. So they went
Yeah.
really well. We still got a few more that I think we can crank out. I'm not sure which one he's working on next, but I'm sure he's got one coming out in the next few days. You wanna-
Yeah, I think we can ask people what they want. There's another one with you. There's one with Azaria, and
Another one with Dusty.
yes, and another one with Dusty. So
Okay.
There's 3 more.
It's funny, I don't even remember what all the flavors are left now.
I think we got the
think the coconut.
coconut,
Triple chocolate.
right?
Yeah.
The triple chocolate. Is it? No, the vanilla?
And
Vanilla
triple chocolate.
and triple
Oh,
chocolate.
I don't know
Yeah.
vanilla yet.
Yeah, it'll be
Right?
fun.
Oh, the triple chocolate. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well, speaking of ISO Surge flavors, Victor has Victor's Incredible Coffee.
It's it's something I stirred up here in the office. Gave me a little boost, and I still wanted to get my protein in. So I mix in a couple scoops of the fudge brownie, and then we have a nice little coffee machine over there. So it's like a mocha, and it'll wake you up. It'll fire you up.
Isto Surge.
It's an
Oh, yeah.
iced. Tom
yeah.
called
We
it.
came up with it in the boardroom. Isto Surge.
It's an iced surge.
Iced surge.
So it's iced coffee
yeah. We got
with,
like the ice, and there's it's all the
with fudge
protein.
brownie in it.
Yeah,
let's-
the fudge brownie.
Let's try this.
You
Put
guys gotta try
Starbucks to
some.
shame.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, we need to get this in
It's
Tim
gonna be good.
Hortons.
Let's try
We've
some.
got to write our names on the cups.
it's good. I didn't try this one, but
It's a nice aroma.
Need some coffee.
How's the good
Nice,
guy?
nice
You sure?
texture.
you guys want some? Yes.
It's rather delicious.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
it's good, man. It's
Any more?
yeah.
I could drink that.
Do you make these for the office at the same time every day,
Oh.
Monday to Friday?
Very good.
Schedule, man. Everyone write their names down who wants some.
Can we just add it to his job description?
This is pretty good.
I think that's what we'll do. We'll go to HR.
Yeah.
We'll just add it in there.
Event coordinator.
I can make you some
We'll
tea
give you a
around 3
modest
o'clock
raise.
every day.
So
That's good.
I had a friend that used to make a coffee shake back in the days.
That's good, man.
Back in the days
I like
before
that.
we could shake everything, the quality wasn't that you needed a blender. He would blend some egg whites, some chocolate protein powder, and some ice into a smoothie, and he would throw 2 heaping spoons of instant coffee in it
Oh yeah, pretty.
because he just liked the caffeine and the
Yeah.
mocha taste, right? He used to drink those all the time, but I didn't like them
good.
as much. This is way better.
That's good.
It's pretty good, man.
Tasty.
Yeah.
We got
Definitely
the
a trick
graphic up
too.
there if anyone wants to try it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Iced O Surge. So it made it.
Oh.
It made the cut. Look at
Yeah.
that. Iced
Iced
O
O
Surge.
Surge.
Oh, and guess who made
Victor's.
the graphic?
Who?
Who made the graphic?
Someone's gonna own up to it.
Who
Tess?
made it?
That was me.
Tess.
Tessa.
Whenever no one's taking credit, you know it's Tess. She sits there, smiles.
Can you tell us a little bit about your thought process behind that?
I really
Lots of
channeled my
detail.
inner graphic designer and just went for it. So glad you guys like it.
All right.
I thought the idea to
Whoa,
use
that
a
is
shaker
nice.
cup next to the drink was revolutionary.
I love
Thank
the
you.
font choice. It's
The
very
color background,
impactful.
that's very unique.
Really draws the eye.
It just looks so delicious, that glass.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
I wonder what's actually in that glass.
Because every bodybuilder uses a glass.
You know, it's funny when I blend up a smoothie with ice and I have like real effort put into my shake.
Yeah.
I pour it into I take a beer glass. I have a whole garden beer glass and I put it in the freezer for a while and I get it all chilled out.
Yeah.
And then pour it in there and it
You
feels
really
like there's
enjoy it.
real effort put into that shake. And I think of the thousands of shakes that I've done that and pounded, and then just want to sit and sip it and enjoy it.
Yeah, at the pool.
Yeah, definitely enjoyable.
All right,
So-
thanks, Tessa.
Thanks, Tess. So we're gonna do set of the week now. We got 2 set of the weeks for you. I haven't seen Cole's yet.
It's good.
Is it like, seated calf raises with 10 pounds or something?
No, forearms.
Forearms.
Yeah,
Forearms.
so-
Incredibly intense
Yeah.
set of forearms from Cole. And we got something from Trevor Coote too, where he's moving like a shitload of weight on the behind the neck press for a drop set. So we're gonna roll set of the week.
Set of the week. 3, 2, 1. Easy.
Come on. Come on. Get one more.
Come on, dig in.
One more. Finish it off.
Come on, Trevor, push. Nice set.
There we go, set of the week. Cole doing some heavy rack deads and Trevor with the 3-plate behind the neck press. Who can still even do behind the neck press? I like knocked myself out with an empty bar. I just to warm up
Getting
the
a
other
spine
day.
pinch just thinking about it.
Yeah, just the other day, just warming up. I was just warming up with 10 pounds, and I sat down in the military press, and I just did some behind the neck with the bar, and it was a lot of effort to get my head forward enough. Like that part was danger zone for knocking myself out.
Yeah.
But Trevor did good there. That was a lot of power from the big guy, and he's heading to another show. So he's going to be on stage again this year. So
The
Weeder Cup.
The Weeder. Oh yeah, the Weeder Cup.
Yeah, Weeder Cup. Yeah.
Right.
So he's
up in Edmonton.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, he's sneaking in. He's being kind of quiet about it. He's just dieting and training and looking
Sure.
humongous. So
Sure, why not?
I've seen secret pictures, but I can't show them to anyone. But he looks giant. So we're wishing Trevor some luck.
Kind of pictures.
Yeah. Here, Tom. And Cole still looks like he's dieting for a contest. So he's clearly not eating enough pizza. But it was a good clip from Cole. And we're going to move to the flavor of the month now. And I actually have a flavor of the month. I have an idea for flavor of the month.
What is this? What's
And
flavor of the month?
My flavor of the month. I have been mixing this strawberry isosurge with a bunch of fresh raspberries that a friend of ours gave us that they grew, and blending them on ice with egg whites. And I've never put strawberries and raspberries together before for any, like I never even think I've done that as a kid. But it's an awesome shake. So if you guys want to try strawberry iso surge blended with frozen raspberries, for some reason it's just nuts. That's my flavor of the month.
Like little ice cubes.
Yeah, like little ice cubes, exactly. You don't even need the ice because they're frozen.
Yeah.
But that's my flavor of the month, so give it a try. Plus, that's just a damn good flavor too. So, you guys, who has strawberry at home?
I do. I've typically not been a strawberry protein guy, but that one is awesome.
good.
Yeah, you like that one too, right?
Yeah.
So
I got it
good.
at home, too.
It's a really, really good strawberry. Plus with the little strawberry bits,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that helps.
Yeah, it's good. So that's my flavor of the month. And now we're on the mat. We got all the mat stuff.
Got some promo stuff to talk about.
Promos.
Okay, so I'm just gonna. Right now we have running a month-long promo for August. It's 40% off the abnormal specimen tank top, which I'm wearing. Dylan's wearing that too. It's 40% off, and also the I Heart Abnormal Women's V-neck as well, and that's at the U.S. and Canadian shops. So that expires August 31st. Sorry. And then, as well, we also have the buy a 15-pound mutant mass, get a free abnormal specimen tank top. We're trying to push these out. And same thing, get a V-neck as well, with the purchase of a 15-pound bag of mutant mass. That's for the U.S. shop only. And then that.
So basically, you buy a big 15-pounder, you get a free.
You get a free shirt to choose from, tank or the women's V-neck. And then starting September 1st for a month-long promo, we have 30% off the United We Lift tee. I think Jonathan has.
I don't have that.
Okay. And that's only for Canada because we only have them left pretty much here in Canada in stock. And then also we're running a 20% off the black Lift to Kill gym bag. That's for the U.S. only, 20% off. That's a month-long promo. I'm gonna run through those bags because that's a limited run. We're not gonna run that bag again. So once you get it, that's it. It's a one-time run. And also another month-long promo. That's for U.S. only, the bag promo.
And then that bag's gone.
That's gone. So we got some new stuff coming.
Those sold really well.
Yeah.
Great bag.
Yeah.
Great quality.
Just a few left.
Yep. And then for it's buy a Mutant ISO Surge 5-pound, get 2 free shakers. That's for the U.S. only.
U.S. only.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right there. And then going on to the next week, we got our Labor Day flash sale, 24 hours only. That's for U.S. and Canada. You're going to get 30% off site-wide, all regular priced items. So that's, again, 24 hours only, Labor Day sale.
Labor Day.
And what day is that?
That's September 5th.
Yeah.
It's a Monday, I think.
Yeah. That
So it's
product.
So we're calling it the Labor Day sale?
Yeah.
Back to
Well,
school
it's-
sale.
it's-
Back to school, Labor Day.
Back to school.
It's Labor Day in the States, so we'll just call it Labor
We just-
Day, but,
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
stock up for
I used to hate back to school.
And then that's a week long, or sorry, that's a 24-hour sale. And then the following week, September 12th, we have 40% off. Again, this tank, the abnormal specimen tank, and the women's V-neck, the white V-neck tee. Again, we're pushing through those, U.S. and Canada, that's available for 1 week only. And then the following week, September 19th, we have 30% off the black Leave Humanity Behind LHB hoodie. So again, that's 1 week only, U.S. and Canada. And then the following week, we have September 26th, $30 mix and match hats. So you can buy any 2 hats for $15 each, basically. You can mix and match any you want. And that's U.S. and Canada as well. That's a week-long promo. And yeah, so we're just pushing through a lot of the stuff that we've had on the site for a while now, making room for a lot of new stuff.
Because we do have new stuff coming.
It's already,
Right?
Yeah. A lot of new stuff, so we're giving you guys great deals on the stuff that we have now and just pushing it out. So
Yeah, and one of the things I like about our stuff is it's all limited run.
it's limited.
Yeah.
So you get a chance to get it. Once it's gone, it's gone. No one else. So
Yep.
if you still want to buy one of the hats we have,
Yep.
they're going to be gone. No one else will be able to buy them.
Yep.
Yep. That's right.
That's it. And then questions?
There we go. Yeah, I had a couple questions. Well, first, I want to send a shout out to. I hope I don't get your last name wrong, but Ian Hideki. We'll go with that. Ian
Sounds
Hideki
good.
from New Jersey. He's one of the Twitter guys that initially invited us to Diamond Gym.
Okay.
And he's seen the episode. He messaged me on Twitter, said it was a fantastic episode. You know, thought we did justice to the gym and everything. But that was, you know, a lot of people ask, how do we get Mutant on a Mission to come to our gym? And I'm like, well, first of all, you have to have an awesome gym. And secondly, you got to tell us about the gym. There's a lot of places that we don't know, and we don't just want to go to famous places. We want to go to some of the hard to find places too. So, you know, Diamond Gym is a legendary gym in the United States, but we were invited. That's one of the reasons we wound up there, you know. So being invited sure makes guys like us a little bit more comfortable going and spending money to get there and feeling like the gym's interested in having us.
Well,
that's for
plus
sure.
you're touring with the owner of the gym typically.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, there's filming involved in there, and some gyms, they don't even allow it, or they need to know about it. You gotta book it. There's just reasons.
Yeah. There's been some gyms too that I've even contacted and said, hey, you know, I love your gym. I'd love to bring our show there. And they've been like, nah, it's okay. They just don't want to be on the show for some weird reason. Like they don't understand.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know, understand what we're doing. So
Part
that's
of it
cool.
is they're scared of the giant crew that we.
Yeah, they're scared of Jonathan being so demanding.
It takes up the entire gym floor.
Me, and then there's the
all the lighting,
the audio guy, the
Turn your
camera
music
guy.
down.
because it's all about the lighting.
Yes. The lighting is the most important thing.
You have nothing without lighting.
So definitely a shout out to Ian Hideki and the crew at Diamond Gym once again. And then there's a couple questions here. One question is Junior asked, "What's Ron's bench?" And I thought I'd actually answer this one because you know the how much you bench question is kind of a running joke in bodybuilding. But you know, I'll answer it. The most I've ever benched was when I was 20 years old. I benched 425 for a single. The next day I had a purple bruise on my forearm and my elbow, and I wasn't sure if it was tricep or what it was. So that sort of scared me off heavy singles. And then the next time I benched 425, I actually had a bruise on my shoulder. And I thought, you know what? Maybe I'm not supposed to do singles. Maybe I'm not a one rep bench guy. And then after that, I started, you know, kind of thinking more like a bodybuilder, and I just sort of jettisoned flat benching. And I haven't flat benched as a starting exercise in 20 years.
No?
Pretty much, yeah. Use it as like a third exercise or something, but no one rep max benching since I was 20. I think the last time I did it was when I was 22. So yeah, you know, mid 400s or something at the time, but I'm just not a bencher anymore. But you gotta, you know, if you do an exercise and you have obvious injuries occurring because of it and your form's perfect, you know, rethink what you're doing. So that's my answer to Nick, Junior. And then Nick had a question. He said, "What's Ron's training split?" You know, it changes. It varies. I try to hit every muscle 1 to 2 times a week. Weak parts, I try to hit them twice a week. Strong parts, I try to hit them once a week. You know, every 5 days is a good cycle for me, but I take days off if I need them, extra days off. So it really fluctuates a lot now that I've been training so long, and I'm kind of instinctive with the split. But yeah, it's nothing fancy, man. Just breaking body parts up, chest and tries, the same old stuff everyone else does. But we appreciate your questions. Sometimes the answers are just so simple that, you know.
I think Derek was asking for a shout out, and he also said, "What sports do you play outside of bodybuilding?"
I walk to my fridge and I walk my dog. And what other sports do I play, Ryan?
Well,
we have played the what's the cornhole game?
Cornhole.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Pretty good at
And you've
cornhole
got
around
that high jump bar,
Right.
and that thing in your backyard.
Right,
I
the high
saw.
jump. Yes, the
Pole
high
vault.
jump.
Yeah, I saw pole
Pole
vaulting
vault.
poles in your moving van.
Yes, there you go. I was gonna try to do some Olympic videos for Mutant Channel, but no.
That would be good.
Those would have to be some
And then
strong poles, man.
On the
To
Mutant
lift
on a
you up.
Mission
Imagine
topic.
you got over that bar. That'd be hilarious.
Bend on those platforms.
You should honestly try it. Go and train for that technique, and we'll film it.
The pole vault.
And then
That would be.
on the Mutant on a Mission topic, someone was saying that we should get them all on DVD. That'd be pretty cool. And
Well, I think.
Actually, you know
can
what's
we come
easier?
to Anytime Fitness in Wisconsin?
Anytime Fitness. Probably not going to happen.
Probably not going to happen with an Anytime Fitness.
We could get you on some skates.
We would have to have a hell of a hardcore crew
To
there.
get you on the ice.
I could still skate. I don't know much about stopping. The stopping might be a little bit, sketchy.
Yeah, well, you know,
Yeah.
just the boards are curved, so just
That's
go into
what
the
I
curve
aim for.
part,
I
and
go
then
for
it'll
the-
just you'll just go around.
I go for the landing.
Yeah.
You know, definitely. So we want to thank you guys. Another edition of Mutant Live. This is our last one for the summer.
Dylan's last show.
Oh, Dylan's last show. Yeah, there you go.
Back to school.
That's why there's a back to school theme and the tank top theme.
That's
Mix
it.
it all in on the last one.
Yeah,
you
man.
know?
Yeah.
And then you're off to do your 4th year
Of
of
kinesiology.
kinesiology.
Yeah.
And so that hopefully means you'll get a job with that degree and you won't wind up back here next summer.
Yeah, hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
Our
we'll see
goal
what
is that you're
happens.
not back here.
Yeah. I love you guys so much that I never want to see you again.
No, man.
Because we're all the flunk outs.
Yeah.
Okay, we all flunked out.
The supplement industry is full of
We'll
kinesiology
have our own
majors.
Chiro over here.
You
Right,
know?
Ryan?
Take care
What's
of
that?
us.
The supplement industry is full of kinesiology majors.
That's it. It's like I said, bodybuilding. It's like an island of misfit toys.
Yeah.
It's where you go. You go if you didn't work good at sports.
Yeah. So we'll hopefully never see Dylan again, other than when he takes care of my dog.
Yeah.
And I hope that our dog sitting agreement can still flourish under these new conditions of you not
course.
working here.
Yeah, of course.
And
You know, it's important to put that on your credentials as a dog
Yes.
walker.
dog walker. Manuel has it on his.
Yeah.
That's right.
There you go.
Don't laugh. That's a
So
legitimate
that
profession.
shows that you have patience, right? So we want to thank you guys for tuning in. We got a promo code here for you to use.
You got it?
I got it right here.
Nope.
No.
No, I got it.
I got it.
Oh,
I got it
wrong.
handed to me. It's stuck.
Canada
There we go.
Day.
That's the old one.
Canada
the old
Day.
one.
What the hell?
There you
Some
go.
old papers back there.
So,
End of summer 50.
end of summer
Oh.
50 means you get 50% off the
That is an
abnormal.
aggressive promo.
That's a big one.
It's just a tank.
Just the tank.
Oh, it's just the tank top?
Trying to blow these out.
Ah, summertime tank top sale.
All right.
So 25.
Scared Ryan there. You gave Ryan a heart attack.
Okay,
End of
so,
summer 50 on the tank top. So get yourself a tank top.
As you can see, we're getting desperate.
Yeah.
Just wait. The next one will be absolutely free.
In some cases, depending.
Tag a friend, and you'll get a free tag
The
top.
beginning of winter 100. That'll be the next one. Beginning of winter 100.
Beginning of winter.
So end of summer 50 is here. Enjoy it. Get yourselves an abnormal specimen tank top. Everybody needs one.
Oh, man.
I wore mine to walk my dog the other day and freaked out my neighbors.
That'll be there you go.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like a
you
little
know.
dog
It's fun.
sweater.
It's fun.
Dog sweater.
Okay, thanks guys. Mutant Live. Good luck to Dylan. His last year of school.
Thank you guys.
good
Appreciate
luck,
it.
man.
You know?
Yeah. Thanks for having me here.
You got
Show
it.
those
Yeah.
teachers who's boss.
Yeah.
Tell them who's paying
Go in
their
there.
salary.
Go in there all jacked.
Yeah.
I'll wear the tank top the first
You
day.
know, tell them the real deal about anabolic steroids.
You're wrong about all this kinesiology stuff. There you go, guys. Thank you. We're out.